So we did a stream where we talked about Candace Owens showing up to one of these BLM properties and Patrice Cullors whining about it.
Hey folks, I'm just waiting for folks to come on. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. It's been a while that I've been on here. Actually, I've been taking a break. Hey everybody. Hey. It's good to see some of the team. Hey folks, welcome. Whew. I just want to say that I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much. Good morning. I love y'all. It's been a hard few weeks. I first want to say I want to thank everybody for the folks who've just been in my corner and have been so good to me for so many years. I want to just say that the last 9 years in our movement has been hard and challenging and amazing and brilliant. And I'm specifically going through like a deep accountability process with the people I love and trust me. And the right-wing media and right-wing pundits are
Keep that in mind.
have created an incredibly dangerous environment for me. This morning, I woke up to Candace Owens being outside of my house with a news crew. She was demanding that I come outside. And when I looked at the video recording of what she was asking about, she was actually asking about the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation property. And for some reason, seems like she thought my house was that. It's unacceptable and it's dangerous that any stranger come outside of my house, but it's really unacceptable and dangerous.
Keep that in mind.
Owens, another Black woman who is actually working as a part of a right-wing agenda, comes outside of my house with...
Oh, not the right-wing agenda, oh God!
As you all know, I've experienced, and many of us have experienced, death threats. Many of us have children. Many of us are super vulnerable. And the fact that she's came outside my house and demanded things, harassed me, is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. And I'm going to keep doing the work I need to do to make sure that I'm in right relationship with my community, but I'm not going to let the right-wing and right-wing pundits and media try to drive me against my community and have the community driven against me.
Keep that in mind.
Begging and pleading with all of you all to pay attention to what's happening to me.
Yes.
And to many other people.
Pay attention.
Many other leaders inside of this movement. Pay attention,
all of you leaders.
Because what happened to me today has the potential to open up a floodgates.
Oh yes, the floodgates. Oh Derek, we have floodgates.
Other right-wing people that may next time be bearing arms. That may next time be more violent. This is unacceptable. Black people should be able to fight for our rights, for our right to live, without being harassed.
Preach, my sister.
Without fearing for our lives, without having strangers show up to our private and personal property. I'm still in shock. Thank God.
Oh my God.
I called, obviously, my team.
What you saying? Oh my God, dude.
That's a longer video, bro.
It's 7 minutes.
Community, for Black movement community here in Los Angeles. I just really, really, like, y'all.
Thank you for the money.
I need my family to be safe. I need to be safe. I need my child to be safe. And this, what happened this morning is not safety. It's not what I deserve. It's not what any of us deserve. So just be diligent when you see shit in the media and you see shit that's being talked about. Please be diligent, because they are purposefully doing this. They are purposefully building a wedge between Black people.
Oh, really?
Because they know that
are they really building a wedge?
Together, we're stronger, and they've seen what we've done.
Oh, we are.
This last decade.
Oh,
they've seen what we've done.
What have you done? I've seen. So
they're literally trying to destroy us.
Oh, no.
They're trying to destroy me. They're trying to destroy the movement.
Oh, are they?
And I just need us to be stronger.
Oh, do you?
I need us to be more diligent.
Oh, yes.
I need us to be more present. I need us to be clearer.
You want us to be clear?
I need us to be accountable.
Oh, accountability. Oh, I like that word. I'm going to use that in a minute.
Pray for me, pray for my family, and pray and check on Black organizers.
Oh, really?
Because this backlash that we're seeing.
Oh, really?
The backlash is real.
Oh, really?
And it's impacting.
Oh, it's impacting?
Our personal and everyday lives.
What?
I love y'all a lot.
Oh, you love me? I don't love you. I don't know you.
I'm going to keep doing my work.
What work?
Be accountable and be in right relationship.
Accountable to what?
To the people I love and trust, and love and trust me.
Who do you love and trust? Your family? That's fine.
Like I always do. Messy and working hard and trying hard and with love and with joy. And I'm gonna love y'all. That's all I can do.
Oh, you gonna love me?
So,
but I don't love you. I don't know you.
Please enjoy your Saturday. I'm gonna try to get back on track with mine.
Oh, enjoy your Saturday. I hope you enjoy your Saturday.
Please take care of each other.
Oh, please take care.
I love y'all.
Okay, so this is insane. In real time right now, I am watching Patrisse Cullors do a live claiming that I went to her property and demanded to speak to her. And she's, I only way I can describe it is she sounds like she's really scared. We're working on a documentary talking about all of the funding pertaining to Black Lives Matter. Woo. Obviously, we know that Patrisse and a lot of the founders purchased $1 million homes in white neighborhoods. They also purchased a Black Lives Matter property. So we went to the property and asked if there was anyone that we could speak to, very politely, by the way. We've got cameras in tow, so there's no way she can, it's all on camera. And we just said, is there anyone we can speak to? Nobody asked us to leave. The person went inside. It was just a white man that we saw outside that was providing security, which is super interesting because obviously Patrisse here is anti-police. And so she's, oh my God, I think she's crying on this live, pretending that she was harassed. We, like I said, very politely to the guy, is there anyone we can speak to? My name's Candace Owens. We never went over the gate. It was just me ringing the doorbell, trying to speak to someone. He said absolutely nothing. He started just recording us. And we said, okay, if there's no one we can speak to, we're going to leave. Patrisse is pretending to be scared because she knows that this Black Lives Matter lie is falling apart. And she doesn't know what to do. I mean, people are aware of the scam that is Black Lives Matter. She's intentionally limited the comments, so you can't even comment on this post, because I was going to comment and be like, this is a complete lie, and we have it all on camera in terms of what happened. So what you are seeing right now is the face of a woman who is pretending she's afraid of right-wing pundits, when in reality she's being exposed as a fraud who took millions, used the faces of Black people, took millions of dollars to fund herself, to fund her lifestyle, to fund her girlfriend, and to buy $1 million mansions in neighborhoods where no Black people live. So Patrisse, this footage this story that we're covering is a significant one. I have always been interested in the fraud that is Black Lives Matter, your fake tears, your crocodile tears about someone politely ringing your gate and speaking to your white security guard and asking if there was anyone that I could talk to because I was covering the story. not really going to cut it, Patrice. This is only going to commit me further to discovering the truth about what you have done with this funding. Black people died. You used their faces to raise money. You demanded that the policing be stopped. You demanded that police officers be defunded, but you've got a private security detail outside of $1 million homes. It just doesn't work this way, sweetheart. So the truth shall set you free, or Candace Owens shall set you free, girl, because I'm about to tell the truth. All right, we're still filming. Bye.
And after streaming, I had a thought that I just wanted to make into a video. This BLM documentary, whenever it comes out by Candace Owens, is the thing that black people need in order to understand that there are people out there that prey on your emotions and they don't care about you. They just want your money, your ears, your eyes, and your mouth. It's weird that for years, this organization has fooled a bunch of people into thinking that they actually care about all black lives. You have people in media like Don Lemon saying only Black Lives Matter as it pertains to police brutality. And if you want to start an all Black Lives Matter movement, you should start that, completely erasing the meaning anybody with sense could have about that organization and the movement as it pertains to black lives being lost, because anybody with a fifth of a brain could say, if you're saying Black Lives Matter, that would mean any black life being taken unjustly. But no, we have certain specifications, we have certain narratives, we have certain roles to play when we say Black Lives Matter, right? Cool. For the past few months, we've had this issue about money and finances and millions of dollars that was donated in 2020, 2021, maybe in 2022, and mansions being bought. And for some reason, it was cool to hide the fact that you bought a mansion 2 years ago because you wanted to renovate and rebuild. But the minute you get called out for it by some light-skinned dude in a New York article magazine, you now decide that it's racist and sexist to criticize you. You talk as if anybody that's criticizing you, you were expecting to be one of these right wingers and these conservatives, but you were shocked and appalled that people who are black like me are calling you out. You're surprised that somebody like Candace Owens will show up and try to interview you or try to get somebody to speak on all these controversies. But she's black, right? But she's a black person playing into the hands of the right wing media, and the right wing media is always going to target you because you're black and you're a woman and you're somebody who's sticking up for black people, right? Yet you never show up when a black person is doing harm to a black person. You never show up when black people are having to deal with issues in the black community that are not the problem of some random white guy named Carl. They're the problem of black people being opportunistic on other black people. You don't show up when it's not the narrative you wanted to create, that white people and this white system are bad. We always got to talk about this white person. Anybody that's black doing anything wrong is just the symptom of the white people. A black person shooting up a school, white people. Black person robbing another black person, white people. Black person shooting an old man getting out of a car, white people. And this constant game that has gone on for a long time is finally about to get documented and put on the screen for people to actually see. And what's funny is that a couple of months ago, there was this docu-series called Everything's Going to Be All White, and months later, nothing's come of it. It was probably one of the worst things that was put on TV or streaming services over the past few months. And I asked the question months ago, nobody gave me an answer, and all these months later, I'm solidified in being able to answer it for everybody else. The question was, what is this going to do to bring people together, to get people to understand we got differences, but it's important for us to come together? And it achieved nothing. We still got people hating whites. We still got people hating blacks. We still got black people being racist to a bunch of other different people. We still got problems, and that documentary didn't do anything. You want to talk about how it's going to highlight issues of white people, and it didn't do anything to solve anything. Bitching about something is not solving a problem. So this documentary that's going to come out about BLM, I think the difference in that, as opposed to everything's going to be all white, it's going to document each one of these lies that has been told, actually show the evidence to back it, and prove that this organization and these words don't really hold weight in the black community. It's something that's been a problem for the black community because as it pertains to actual issues and trying to solve them, we got none of that. We got Al Sharpton and Ben Crump showing up every time a white person or a white cop is the problem, but they never show up in these neighborhoods and actually try to help deal with these issues. You got Hawk Newsom getting on TV and calling somebody that's calling out BLM a coon, but he's thinking it's a great idea to go sing songs and go protest protest and send a message of love and peace in areas where they got black people harming other black people. It seems as if there's a lot of issues in the black community a lot of people don't want to address, because if you bring them up, or you're a coon, you're conservative, you're a right-wing sucker, all you do is talk about all these issues, black on black don't exist, and blah 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 blah. So my hope with this documentary is that it shines light on all these hypocrites, all these lies, whether if you support the organization or if you just say the words. I told y'all for a long time, either way that goes, you're inconsistent, because you don't show up for every black life that's taken from this earth unjustly. And let me just ask this question again. I asked it on stream and I didn't really get anybody who challenges me with an answer. So I'm going to ask it now, and hopefully somebody who doesn't like me, who doesn't like my content, who doesn't like me as a content creator and likes to think that I'm conservative 24/7, you can answer me. Does my black life matter at all? Is it because that I have differing opinions from you that my black life doesn't matter? Is it because I'm pointing out flaws in a lot of these people who like to claim that black people can't be racist? Is it because I'm pointing out there are black people out there that are stupid, that do dumb things, that should be in jail for those dumb things? Is it because that I say things that the black community shouldn't say because it's conservative and how dare you and skin folk ain't kinfolk? Is those the reasons my black life doesn't matter? Because if that's the case, that's a weird way to go about life. Does my black life matter if I say all these things and then I lose my life to a white person? Oh no, because if you go through my YouTube history, I'm criticizing black people, and you can't do that. So obviously no one should care about me. I know my black life doesn't hold as much weight when a black person takes me out, because that's just another day in the hood, right? That's just normal, right? Snitches get stitches if you call them out, right? It took us forever to figure out what was going on with Sequoia Turner. We still really don't have any definitive details about Sasha Johnson. We still not really seeing any justice about her, but that's just besides the point. It's amazing the hoops people want to jump through in order to defend an organization and some words that don't hold any weight. It's embarrassing that this organization has had a grip on the black community for a long time, because for a long time they haven't done anything. It's inconsistent, it's a bunch of folly, and they disappear after every few years and come back around and pretend we've been here the whole time. We've always been allies. We've been around. We've been doing the work quietly. Now it's time randomly after these few years to start doing it out loud. It's embarrassing. And the fact that people try so hard to make this thing stick, to the point where if you criticize anything about it, oh, you're a hater of women. Oh, you don't want to see black people succeed. Oh, you're targeting this black organization. Oh my God, tax forms, they're triggering and they make me feel a certain way. It's embarrassing. You've embarrassed yourselves again. So I hope in the future, whenever this documentary comes out, I'm able to see it and review it and answer the question of if this exposes everything that I have a problem with BLM and maybe more. I don't want this to be like everything's going to be all white, which was a waste of time and money, but it needed to be said because we need to shine a light to make all these white Karens uncomfortable. I hope this puts y'all in a box y'all can't get out of, because it's a damn shame. All these social media moguls, all these blue check marks, all these white liberals and saviors, all these foolish little black people that think they know everything about a black person and the black community have continued to spew this. However, they don't show up when they're actually needed. They're showing up when it's time to get on TV. And it's just sad how long this game has been played. So I'll say it because I don't really think anybody else is going to have the balls to say it. Thank you, Candace Owens, for doing this and actually having the time and resources to do it. Do I think this documentary is going to be the thing to completely save the black community? Absolutely not. I think this documentary is going to do what a lot of people hope it doesn't. Expose a bunch of lies, expose the game, and get people to smarten up on who's actually caring about communities and who's just trying to make a quick buck. And with that being said, I hope it all comes crumbling down. Keep a close eye on how these people react in the coming months to more and more criticism of their organization. It's weird how frantic and emotional these people are getting to basic criticism about certain things taking place in their organization. It's weird how they deflect this much when all they have to do is answer a couple of questions. In my mind, I think they're slowly starting to realize that empire of hypocrisy and lies is starting starting to fall.